I'm trying to think of like topics to like talk about to make it more like a more interesting video, but I don't know, man.
Could be anything.
Would you like to go on one of your Pokemon rants again?
I understand. I understand that it's a kids show.
Uh-huh.
I understand that it can't always be in my image or millions of other people's images. I understand that as a marketing move that they do this because it's for the marketing, you know. But here's the damn thing. Let me just tell you why they screwed Pokemon in the ass.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is talking about the anime. The games are still good. The games are great. Sword and Shield are awesome. I don't even know about the expansion passes or whatever. But so Ash Ketchum, right? He's 10 years
Yeah.
old, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mance does not age.
Wait, what? Yeah. The man doesn't age. Yeah.
The
Well,
man
that's like
doesn't age.
that's lore though, you know.
Yeah, that's lore. He doesn't age. Anyways, that's besides the point. The show ran on for since the 90s and is still currently running. All the seasons are pretty great. I haven't watched a lot of the like older anime. I've seen season 1 all the way
Mm-hmm.
through, and then I've watched some of the stuff from Hoenn and bits and pieces here and there.
Mm-hmm.
The show peaked when it hit the Kalos region in X and Y. My favorite game ever.
You're gonna get a lot of
Had the
hate for that.
Well, I mean, Alpha Sapphire is also a pretty damn good game. Like, if I had to pick my top 3, it would be X, Alpha Sapphire, and Sword.
So a remake, well, Gen 5, Gen 5, a
Black and
remake,
White.
and then an OG game. Okay, so you got all three. You hit all three.
So not only X, which was a really good game and like helped steer the franchise in the right direction because instead of being a 2D game, it had become a 3D game. Also had the best 3 seasons of the entire like show. Like the old series, all the old stuff, all the new stuff. It is like the golden child. Like the writers were on it. The filler episodes, I didn't care because I was always waiting for a good story-driven episode. Ash Ketchum had the most character development throughout the show. He felt like the most adult character in the show, and they just gave him so much to work with, and they screwed him in the ass. So, at spoiler alert, at the end of the journey, Ash has all of the gym badges, and he goes to the tournament. And the Pokemon League. He gets all the way to the end, and he faces off against this other dick who, in some side episodes, had the spotlight about him and his Mega Charizard, and the dipshit won. So they both had really good Pokemon. And oh god, I forgot his name. Anyways, it doesn't even matter. He's irrelevant anyways. But him and Ash face off with their last 2 Pokemon. Ash recently found out that he has spiritual powers connected to Greninja, making Ash Greninja, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then faces off against Mega Charizard. So here's one. Ash already has type advantage, right?
Yeah. Was it water water beats fire.
Yeah, so Ash has type advantage. So he should already be winning this fight, but apparently not. Mega Charizard, I think it's Mega Charizard X. It also is a dragon type. That's fine. That's whatever, but Ash Greninja, which is probably the most OP Pokemon, could not face up against Mega Charizard. There is no way in hell that Ash Greninja did not beat Mega Charizard. They screwed Ash Ketchum in the ass and then bent him over and did it again.
Wait, here's the thing. Like, if they do that, then they can't continue Pokemon. They would have to complete with a. They have to redo it with a completely new character.
They've done like 3 or 4 spin-off like short series with other characters that still gotten several millions of views, people still love the franchise with the Pokemon and everything. It doesn't have to be about Ash. He's
But that
also won. I'm pretty sure he's won a league before. I can't remember if he did or not.
I feel like I mean the games, yeah, they were awesome. Like the anime is what really pushed Pokemon to where it is
That,
now.
that's
Well,
what I'm saying.
that's
But
why they can't get that. That's why they can't do like a new character. They have to keep it with Ash.
I'm not saying that they have to like when if Ash wins a league that his story's done. No, that's not what Ash Ketchum is all about. He's all about pushing himself to the next level. So they should have thrown him a bone because this was the best series he's ever performed in, and they given him he should have won. He should have became champion for that region because honestly, he deserved it. He literally lost several gym battles over the course of the show. Like there was some that I don't even remember if he's gotten every single one first try, but he's at least gotten them second, third try. I think there was one time where he tried 3 times and he got super depressed about it. And his love interest, Serena, helped him pushed him forward to get the gym badge. And also, I'm pretty sure she helped him figure out Ash Greninja or whatever.
Oh yeah, and they like apparently they met previous. Like they were at some like Pokemon camp.
Yeah, they had so much story. There was so much backstory to this show. Whoever the writers were knew what they were doing with the characters. All of Ash's friends had a journey of self-discovery. At least Ash and Serena did, because those were probably the 2 best characters in XY and XYZ. Which, first of all, the Z arc was amazing, fantastic with Team Flare. I wish they had done that in the game. The game just kind of fell off, but that's okay. I wish Team Flare would come up again in the anime, but it's okay. They were badass, dude. They were like on Team Galactic levels.
I didn't watch the Z because I thought it was getting too weird. Like, okay, now there's like aliens in the game. That's kind of okay. I mean, I know it's
I was so ready for the scene to change because I knew when they introduced XYZ, which was the 3rd season, I think. I knew shit was gonna hit the fan because Team Flare was finally getting introduced, and it was amazing. I just wished it could have been better. It could have been better, honestly. And so let's go to the next fact about how Pokemon screwed themselves. So Serena, right, is the love interest. And at the end, she's like, you know what? I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna go to Kanto. I'm pretty sure she goes to Kanto. No, sorry, that's someone else. Someone else goes to Kanto.
No, I'm pretty sure she goes to Kanto. Where else would Serena go? Dunno, I guess. But like, I feel like there was a connection. Like, there's a reason why they chose like Kanto because
but if she chose Kanto, Ash would have went too, because at the end of the show he went back home.
Oh, that's right. Because then he went to
Alola.
Lola, yeah. I hated Alola.
We're gonna get there. So let me finish with Serena. So at the end, they're at the airport. This is only the 2nd time Ash Ketchum has done this, but they get a kiss, and it's it's sweet, and and I was like, yeah, you deserve it, man. Ash deserves to be with Serena. Honestly, like if any of his like previous love interests or companions or whatever, out of all of them, it should be Serena. And I mean, I might be a little bit biased because I love X and Y that much, but like you could tell because she like pushed him, and I think he pushed her too because she was part of the Pokemon talent shows, and she had a whole arc where she was trying to push herself to be the best. And then she failed. She failed really hard, and then she had a whole she had a design change. She like changed her whole look and everything. She like reinvented herself and pushed herself forward. And it was all because of Ash.
Well, and at that point, didn't she kind of like stop focusing on Ash when she had that design change?
Yeah,
but then her character developed after that.
Yeah, she wanted to focus more on herself, but like she still wanted, she still liked Ash. It was like every other episode was her blushing at something he said, or she was too nervous to say something. Even in the game, or not in the game, sorry, in the series, there's another character that's like, hey, I know you like Ash, and Serena's like, oh, and it's a whole thing, and I feel like the 2 of them would have been cute together because they went to camp together. There was just they had it was perfect. Ash is better with Serena than any of the other girls because they had history, and that's why this show was so great. Was because it wasn't one-sided. Like the story wasn't one-dimensional. It had another side.
Mm-hmm.
It had history. It wasn't acting as if the other seasons of the show didn't exist. Yeah, Black and White retconned Ash back to 10 years old, but X and Y picked up the best parts of it and like gave Ash the character development he needed. He really felt like an adult during X and Y.
But the thing is, sadly, he's not supposed to be an adult because he's like.
Yeah, but like, I don't have a problem with him consistently being a certain age. It's not like Timmy Turner. Like, if he turns 10, he loses his fairy godparents or whatever the age is. I'm pretty sure it's 10. Like, Ash should be allowed that character development. You know, he should be allowed that. And honestly, he acted like older than 10 that entire show. Not even 11. That felt like a solid like teenager kind of Ash.
Yeah.
Which I was totally fine with. Like there are teenagers that you know have characteristics that Ash have, but like that show was the golden child of whoever wrote it and executed it. Also, the visuals stunning. That whole show was just beautiful. It like they told it like it was an art piece. I'm gonna hop into bed real quick.
Oh.
They told it so beautifully.
Like hold on.
It was a really good story, and then they got to the end, and like it ended fine. I wanted to see Serena again. I wanted to see those two characters come back together again, and because they had history, they were really good companions, and they even shared a kiss. It was only the second time that Ash has gotten kissed in the entire of the series. And even then, the first time Ash got kissed, it was a Pokemon.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was a Pokemon as a girl. I think that was the one. So, I mean, if you want to count it, technically this was Ash's first kiss, and I think it was well-deserved. So after that, I was like, shoot, man, I hope they do like a small series, because I feel like she went to Hoenn. I'm going to look it up But let's talk about Sun and Moon. So we get to Sun and Moon, and it's already shit. It's already shit.
It's so funny because they were given, they were given shit before they even released like the pilot episode because of the trailer that they released, because everyone hated the art style.
It was like they blew all of their money on XYZ.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt they did. Well, they did.
But like, it's not like the Pokemon company is like broke or whatever. Like the Pokemon company has money. Like it's the Pokemon company, so it's not like it was a huge loss. Anyways, so Sun and Moon got hate because of the art style, and because it kind of retconned a little bit. It acted as if nothing had happened. Probably 6 months earlier, Ash leaves Kalos, goes to Kanto, stays with his mom for a little bit, and then they go to Alola, and it's like nothing ever happened. I mean, they do that every time. They act as if but like when the show first began, it was not like that. It had continuity. There's my big thing, continuity. You can't do that. I mean, you can, and I understand it's for kids, and it's not supposed to be geared towards storytelling. But when you tell such a brilliant story like XYZ did, and then you get to Sun and Moon expecting the same thing, nope. They might have got new writers or something. It was a lot of bad on top of it. I'm sure the show is good. I watched a few episodes. It's your usual Pokemon, but there's like zero to no story, like there was in XYZ. There would be no character development or anything like that.
I just don't know how to feel about Ash going to school. He straight up went to school in Alola with the other gym leaders. Like he legit, like in the game, they're the gym leaders. But he went to school with them. I'm like, what? Why? So he did that. Like I'm debating on going on Netflix or Disney Plus, wherever it's at, and just watching Sun and Moon, just to like, just get a taste of.
I knew it. Serena left Kalos to go to Hoenn.
Oh, the art style is understandable. It's supposed to be relaxed because of the region, so I understand why they made that choice. But I feel like they still could have had a relaxed art style just not that way, you know?
Yeah, they could dial it down a bit. And here's the crazy thing: on YouTube, the little Pokemon like short series that they're doing on YouTube is the XYZ style.
Yeah, because it like they
They're
knew
doing
that
that for the Galar region with the new stuff they're putting out on their YouTube channel. And there's one that just happened. Oh gosh, what was it called? The one that I showed you, Legacies. Was that what that was called?
or it was either that or Journey.
It was Journey, Pokemon Journeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think they probably either learned that Sun and Moon's art style was not gonna cut it, or they were just trying to. I don't know.
mhm. Well, all I know is that the whole thing behind Ash being 10 is he saw Ho-Oh, and when you see him, like, your wish comes true. And since he's never the Pokemon Master, he's never, you know, like, changed as an age.
Yeah.
So if he were to be a Pokemon Master, he would fulfill, like, it would kind of end the anime there. But for some reason, I feel like in one game, I don't know which one, you saw Ash and he was older. He wasn't a Pokemon Master or nothing. He was just older.
That was in Sun and Moon. You find him. Well, it's not Ash per se. It's Red. Red and Blue show up.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Ash for some reason.
Yeah, Ash is series exclusive, but like if you want to pair him to his video game counterpart, it would be Red.
Okay.
Because Ash is based off of Red from the games, and Blue is obviously Gary.
Pokemon Blue is the best. That's like the very first.
I have that one on 3DS. I was so happy when they re-released those games.
Mhm.
Sadly, I haven't touched my 3DS in quite some time. The journey didn't have to end. Like he could obtain champion, I guess. I think we see the champion, the actual champion of Kalos, like in one episode. First of all, I love Professor Sycamore. What a dude.
Yeah, dude, he's chill.
You even see the champion from Hoenn in an episode with his mega whatever.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
There's a Pokemon series called Pokemon Champions, isn't there?
Maybe,
like
I'm not sure. Anyways, so when Serena left for Hoenn, when XYZ was ending, Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby had been out for a while, so I thought they were gonna go back there. I thought Ash should visit Hoenn, you know. That's my second favorite region.
It'd be kind of cool to see like Ash revisit a place. We've never seen him do that.
I always thought that would have been a good idea for like a special or something because the remakes had come out. I thought he should have went with Serena, honestly. I thought they were gonna journey together. There was fan art. There was so much fan art of Ash and Serena and the Alola outfits. Like she had a beanie and stuff, and people were like, "Serena's going to Alola with Ash. It's gonna be fun times." I'm like, "Oh my god,
that'd be kind of cool."
They better. But yeah.
For some reason, only Brock and Misty. Those are the only two that like actually went other places besides Kanto with him.
They showed up in Alola. I don't remember.
Oh, that's right, they did.
Or another episode, but they rolled up.
They're like, "What's up, Ash? Remember us?"
I don't remember you. Such a bull, man. So much character development. They should have just journeyed together. Because he should have just skipped Alola. I mean, they could have gone there together. So she went. I can't remember why she went to Hoenn, but I know in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby they had the Pokemon fashion shows. I remember participating, and so I know why that. I think that's why she went there. But like, he could have gone with her. You know, just visited his. You know, he's been to so many regions. Like, he doesn't just want to go back to one for a little bit. And like, I just feel like they should have journeyed together. Like, instead of Ash and Pikachu, it could be Ash, Pikachu, and Serena. You know, it would change the series up a little bit. It would stop making it so dull, you know. And Ash would have someone human to travel with that wasn't his mom, even though his mom barely traveled with him.
She was just there, and then when they had to go back, Ash was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go to school, mom."
Yeah, that was freaking crazy. What 10-year-old was like, dude, mom, I want to go to school here. Okay, sweetie.
Have fun. Like, what?
Bye, I'll go back home. I think at the end of Black and White, however, whatever the last what is it? Anyways, that Black and White was interesting. I didn't really watch a lot of it. I didn't really care.
I don't remember Black and White. Was that with God, I forgot her name. Iris, yeah, Iris. And what was the green?
I really don't remember his name, but all I remember is that he had green hair and was a Pokemon connoisseur.
He was dude. He made bomb meals. I remember that. Like, he gave Brock a run for his money.
That was crazy. Brock even showed up, and they keep showing up, dude.
Oh yeah, Brock
can just roll up. So can Serena. Dude, I don't even know how they even know where Ash is, because Ash is all over the goddamn place. Does he send letters out? Is Professor Oak like, "Hey, Misty, have you seen Ash?" And she's like, "No." And
would you like to?
I put this tracker on his back.
You want to go say hi to him?
Who that little fucker is. He's in the Alola region. Why don't you go pay him a visit? And you too, Brock.
God,
I miss him.
At one point, didn't Brock, like Brock and Misty, like abandoned Ash, and then for some reason Brock just came back. I don't know what happened. He just came back.
Bro, I don't even know, man. Yeah. So at the end of Black and White, Ash reminisces on all of the friends that he's made, and like it's like a visual thing. So you see Brock and Misty, and then you see May and her brother,
Dawn.
and then Dawn, boom, and then the Iris and whatever his name is, and he's like, "Wow, I've made lots of good friends. Don't do that shit for Serena." He's not like, "Wow, that was a good kiss. I think I have feelings." Nope, let's go to Alola. Woo! Like, he was so shocked that he had gotten kissed, like that didn't hit him. He was like, I mean, so was
That was a huge character, like
that was a bold move.
That was a bold move on Serena. I mean, I will say Ash was like very, like oblivious to the whole situation with her, so he had no clue as to what. Huh?
As I said, as most 10-year-olds are, but like, they deserved each other, man. Wait, you have the two characters, and they start out both at different times. The show opens with Serena.
Does it?
Yeah, it opens with her. First of all, she had so much character development, because when she started out, her mom wanted her to be a racer.
Trainer. Oh, that's right, with the Rhyhorn racers. Yeah.
Because her mom was a Rhyhorn racer, and so she went through a whole phase where she wanted to prove herself to her mom. She even challenged her mom in a Rhyhorn race and won. And then she was sort of a trainer. I mean, she was technically a trainer. But she was, and then eventually she found the Pokemon fashion shows and wanted to enter in that. And then she like went through the whole character development. And by the end, she was ready to get out of the region and adventure elsewhere and do Pokemon fashion shows and stuff, and just become a better trainer overall. And evolve with her Pokemon as a character would.
Fennekin was the best starter, no matter what. Fennekin is the best. I mean,
yeah.
The other ones were okay. I mean, except Chestnut. Chestnut was kind of
Chespin.
ass. Or Chespin,
yeah. Chestnut's the big boy.
Yeah.
Greninja ended up being a really good Smash Brothers player. But we're not done with Pokemon. Yeah, and then same thing with Ash. I mean, Ash starts at the same damn time every time, except in Black and White. For some reason, Pikachu was like got hit on the head or something and lost all of its powers. That was dumb.
Wait, what? I never watched Black and White, sadly.
Yeah, so when I've only seen bits and pieces, but apparently when Ash got to the Unova region, he challenged somebody and lost or something because Pikachu couldn't activate its powers. And I was like, oh. you retcon Ash, so you're gonna retcon Pikachu too. Your own mascot, your own powerful mascot.
You're gonna pretty much make him go back,
Pikachu
like
was
start all
level
over
100.
again.
Pikachu was level 100. No cap. But Ash got the Unova, and all of a sudden Pikachu's acting like a level 5 again.
I'm very I
And
don't
it's
even know how to
very-
explain it. Like in the games, for some reason, you can dress up your Pikachu, and now it's like a fighting type or like a fairy type.
Yeah,
Like
that
yes,
was
because
really
dressing
cool.
them up makes them give them other powers. Yes.
There was actually an episode where they went to a Pikachu camp and they had a Macho Libre Pikachu and
Yeah.
pretty Pikachu. Yeah, they had all the costumes. It was a good episode. I don't know if I don't know if it actually changes the stats. Does it now? Like I know when they first did it, Pikachu was just like a skin.
Yeah, it gives them like one special move towards that outfit. So like the Nacho Libre one is obviously like a fighting type move,
Mm-hmm.
like punch or something like that. And then the
Yeah.
fairy one is like, I don't know, just something. I feel like there was 3 of them, wasn't there? There's like a fighting type, a fairy type, and then there was something else.
Anyways, yeah, there
Oh,
was just so much
yes.
development for the entire show to go downhill in Sun and Moon. Anyways, it's just a shame what they've done, and like there's definitely like it's not like it's permanent, you know. The old friends come up all the time in the show, and with whatever new series they're doing on YouTube right now,
Mm-hmm.
I hope for the best for Ash and Serena. I think there's still hope because Serena was an amazing character. Ash is still an amazing character. Also, here's the thing with the games. So yeah, Sun and Moon came out, and we're like, okay, the next what we think was gonna happen was that they were gonna do Gen 4 remakes, Diamond and Pearl remakes. Nope.
They went on to the
2
next
games
one.
that come out was Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Are you kidding? They already told that shit before when they had Black 2 and White 2.
They did. Didn't they do the exact same thing with Sword and Shield? Yeah, because now they have the Isle of
Yeah, but like I'm willing to give that
something.
one a pass because it's an expansion. It's not like a whole new cartridge. So I'm not giving that as much shit. And that makes sense because nowadays people are gonna buy expansion passes. They're doing that for Animal Crossing as well. So I can get behind that. And besides, the Sword and Shield games are pretty damn good.
I need to finish, man. I kind of gave up hope on it, like and like Sun and Moon. God, I hated the Z moves. Like I could get behind the
Mega Evolution.
Yeah, because those actually look dope.
Here we go. Here we go again, dude. Why did they screw Mega Evolution in the ass? Dude?
They just like, you know what? Mega Evolution's too OP. Let's just make it one move, and that's the only move you can use during the entire battle. You can't even use it again.
So here's the thing. Here's what happened with Mega Evolution. Here's the thing about Mega Evolution. So it was discovered in Kalos, and so it's widespread in Kalos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, you find a Mega Stone, you got the wristband, Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
It was also discovered in Hoenn, and so Hoenn is also widespread with Mega Evolution. Well, turns out Mega Evolution stones originated from Kanto, so Kanto also has Mega Evolutions.
You just never get to see them.
At least one. And so you're telling me that besides those 3 regions, Mega Evolution does not exist anywhere in the Pokemon world. I mean, like I understand introducing new mechanics is pretty dope, and like they did it again in Sword and Shield with the Gigantamax
Dynamax,
Pokemon.
yeah.
I get it. It helps bring something new to the Pokemon world. They did it better in Sword and Shield because it was something with the region that was causing the Pokemon to do it. Like it was part of the region's like history.
Mm-hmm.
Z moves. I mean, I didn't play Sun and Moon a lot. I mean, I didn't even own Sun and Moon, but I don't know if it was something to do with their history or anything. But I'm pretty sure the Z moves just existed. Like all of a sudden they were like, hey, you could do this thing if you have this band, kind of like Mega Evolution, but it's not Mega Evolution. We call it the Z move, and I think it's only one move.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Evolution just buffs you the hell up. Charizard got 2 Mega Evolutions. Mewtwo got 2 Mega Evolutions, Mega Mewtwo Y, Mega Mewtwo X, and yeah, there was so much, and the Mega Evolutions was also part of Colossus' history, as well as Kanto's history, and I guess Hoenn's history, because Alpha Sapphire Omega Ruby just came out. But it was I'm pretty sure it was first found in Kanto, Mega Evolution. Like, the first Pokemon to Mega Evolve was Charizard, as far as I can remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I actually can't remember. Someone can fact check me on that. The point is that there was something special about Mega Evolution. It changed the franchise, and then one game later, you can't even Mega Evolve in Sun and Moon. You can only Z move. I understand it. Actually, you know, that's actually fine that you can only Z move. Mega Evolution doesn't have to be in every region, and it doesn't have to be an established part of every game now. And so I understand that it was a special part of Generation 7 with Mega Evolution. But like, if they ever do a game where we go back to those regions, like Kalos, like, they have to keep the Mega Evolution. And I'm sure they will. I'm ready for X and Y remakes, even though everyone else is ready for Diamond and Pearl. I'm ready for Diamond and Pearl remakes. But what they're doing right now with Sword and Shield is probably gonna, and everybody's working from home, so who knows. But I'll cross my fingers for Diamond and Pearl remakes, as well as X and Y remakes, because X and Y came out 2013, I think. That's my Pokemon rant on the series and a little bit of the games. The games are damn good, even with the new mechanics. I really didn't, honestly, the more I thought about it, I didn't have a problem with the mechanics, because it's part of that region's history. Again, I didn't play Sun and Moon a lot, so I don't know if the Z move is part of its history or it just came out of nowhere. But the Z move is so close to Mega Evolution. Like, I don't know if that's there, but I don't know if that's on purpose or that's just a thing, you know, or it just kind of happened to be so similar to Mega Evolution. That's the one I have a problem with. And the Gigantamax or Dynamax stuff in the Galar region is fleshed out enough to be grounded, you know. It was part of its history with the region. It was part of the story, made sense.
Yeah.
In the series, whenever Ash goes to Galar, I'm sure it's gonna be great, as long as they because first of all, the Galar region's pretty dope. So if they just took what they did in X and Y Z, take the same writers, you need the same animation, throw Ash in the Galar region, you'll be perfect. The show will be great. If you want to throw me and probably several hundred other people, probably millions of people, a bone, throw Serena in there. She's exploring, you know. Maybe they bump into each other in one of the towns, and they're like, "Hey, it's you. I remember you." And she's like, "You're a lot more high quality than I saw last time." And he's like, "Yeah, I went to Loba, got shit on, but I came back bold and brash."
Could you imagine Ash is just buff now? He's like, "Yeah, I had to handle the hate from our fans.
I handled the hate too well, and now I'm buff now. I got my stats buffed." Pokemon as a franchise is always going to be strong. And that was just my pet peeve with the series. I understand it's for kids and all that, but that's just my 2 cents thrown into the ring there. The next rant we'll be doing is the Sonic the Hedgehog rant.